Vapor, what's good, brother? What's good, G? I'm trying to figure something out, man. I don't. I've been stuck in like a like making just. I don't know, not what I want to make. I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, you about to go jump in the pool? That's what's up. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. I gotta I gotta go to a tattoo session here in like an hour. So I figured I'd just jump on real quick. You know what I'm saying? See what I could come up with. But I don't know, man. I've been studying some theory and I've been kind of like stuck on it. And I'm trying to get out of it, but I got to do at least one thing with what I learned or else I'm going to like forget it, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to I'm trying to stay dedicated. I'm getting more work on my back. Like I started a back piece. Like I want to say like maybe it might have been a whole year now. Um, and I had like 3 sessions on it already, and I gotta so we're getting it started again. So I probably got a couple more sessions to go on it. Let me see. I could probably. Well, nah, I'm not gonna do all that. That's right, bro. Always, dog. Let me see. What do we have on this? Nothing. so let me show you how to do that. All right, look at this. So it's so you know like your basic chords, right? Like an A major, right? Hold on, let me show you. I can show you even better if I do it like let's see. So all you got to do is let me see. So like you know your basic chord like major and minor, right? Tell me that first. And I'm gonna show you a trick, bro. This is what you gotta do. Um if you wanna figure out like the shapes, right? Um Starting with C. So if you play a C major, right? Like and you notice the space, right? The only thing that changes from a major to a minor is one finger, right? And that's true for every key, right? There's that only that one difference that changes. Um, Now, if you keep going up the scale and play more notes in the chord, then this, depending on which minor you're in or what scale you're in, I should say, that may change, right? Like if you're in a Lydian scale, it might be different, right? But keeping it simple with major and minor, if you want to make those kind of chords, what I was just doing, all you really have to do is let's say you're playing that I hate C, bro. I'm sorry. Let's go with A. If you're playing an A, all you do, if this is an A major, right? All you do is you take the second note in the triad and you build the opposite chord on top of that. So it would be a minor chord. If this is a major chord, then you're going to play a minor chord on top of it, right? And then you're going to add the seventh. So, and then when you do that, bro, it automatically will make your shit sound like that, like what I was just doing. So this is the A major right here. And I'm just adding an extra A in the bass. And then I'm putting that minor triad on top of it, starting at the second interval. This is actually the third interval, but the second note of the chord, I should say, if you're playing just the triad. And when you do that and like mix it up, that's like that's what it sounds like. All right. Yeah, so look, watch when you mix it up like this. So here's the F sharp minor, and then all I'm doing is playing the A7 on top of it. And all you got to do to really think about it is, if you're playing a major key, then you're gonna play a minor on top of it. If you're playing a minor key, you're gonna play a major on top of it. So if I played A minor, I'm gonna take a C major and put it on top of it. That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so mix it up. You get shit like that. But yeah, easy way to think about it. You just build your chord and then build another chord right on top of it. And you gotta kind of experiment, right? Like this would be, so that's a flat 9. We need that's the chord right there. So yeah, the more you play with it, the more you kind of figure out different ways to flip it. So here I'm doing a diminished chord on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So you could flip it, and do different shit with it. Throw it diminished on top of that one. You can get crazy with it, bro. And the dope part about it is that the shape doesn't change. So if we take that example in A again, if you play this shape with your hand, you can go up octaves with it. See what I'm saying? So yeah, man. See what you come up with that. And then like and you don't have to play it. Like you could just, that's why I had pulled this up. So like let's say we just type out an A, right? I'll do it all the way out to here. So there's your A, and then we're gonna just build. All you gotta really do is just you know what I'm saying, and then so you know that this is a major. So if we wanted to use this and go say so this would have to be down here. Depending on what you want to do, or you could say, let's see, this is A. Let's go A to a C sharp minor, and then to build this triad, what are we looking at? This is an E. And then you just figure out what the 7th is. And then take these bass notes And now I'm just showing you how you can. Is it? I kind of like that actually. um, yeah, it's dope, bro. And like that's what I'm saying. Like even if you can't necessarily play it on the keys the way you want to, you could still, you know what I mean, use that same theory and just kind of apply it to anything, bro. Like if we wanted to add an extra chord here, let's see what would work. So we got. Let's see. That would be if this is in the key of C minor, C sharp minor. This would be a. Yeah, facts, bro. Just try that out and then let me know. You know what I'm saying, how it goes for you. Oh yeah, that's a E. Mm-mm-mm. And then this is gonna be. So, um, mm, mm, let's see. And then this will be an A major on top of this. A major 7. Alright, so A major 7. Alright, yeah, let me hear one, bro. I gotta bounce to a tattoo session in about 20 minutes. But I got time to peep one. Hey, you know that? Hey, you know what that's from, right? That show. Alright, what's going on here? Why is all that grayed out? Interesting. Oh, is it because I drew this? That's interesting because I drew the notes. Oh, there it goes. All right. That's cool. That's cool.
Fashion with the flow.
It's a little hot. The 808 is definitely a little hot, but it's not bad, bro. I mean, you doing better at that. You know what I mean? You definitely doing better. Um, but yeah, I would say the 808 is probably a little hot. I mean, it's not bad though. You know what I mean? It's just um, yeah. Cause the thing is, you don't want to, you don't want to take away from what it's doing, but it definitely could be. Hang on 1 second, I got a text. You could probably turn it down just like a dB or two. Um, but yeah, nah, this is dope. Yeah, that's some like how do you describe that? I'm trying to think of the right word. It's like a mob, bro. It's like an angry mob of people. That's what that reminds me of. It's hard, bro. I like that. Um, hold up. Let me see. Yeah, right. Yep. Hey, let me see. Yeah, as far as like music sense and like being able to like play over something, um, a lot of it comes down to just being able to try and figure out what key it's in. if you can do that, you're already halfway there. Once you figure out what key is in, like I think that I'm pretty sure that was in D minor, or like more like a D Phrygian or something. But but yeah, once you figure that out, then you can kind of like, might not be able to replay it, but you could like play along with it. It's all like mathematics. You know what I mean? Like if you look at um, let's see, musical. Let's say music scales, piano. Let me see if I can find a good picture that represents this. Uh, um, let me see. My dog is going crazy right now. um, like, let me see. Can I see? Can I just see this picture? Hold on. Why can I see the picture? Open image. Oh, now it's gonna be small. Wow. I'm trying to show you that really it's like just math, bro, and not like really complex math either. It's more just like the space between things, and that distance is what creates the um is what creates like your major or your minor stuff, right? So like if we look at this picture, oh, this is a good one. All right. Um, wait, what happened? Okay, here we go. It's down here. All right, so if you look at this, if you notice, like they're showing they're showing the space between the keys for the major. It doesn't matter what key you play a major on. A major is a major. It doesn't matter if it's an A major, a F major, a D major, a D sharp major, and like none of that shit matters. A major is always determined by the space between the keys, right? So if you look at a minor, the only thing that changes is two spaces, right? The third gets flattened when they say a flat or a sharp. Flat just means it's going backwards, it's going down. Sharp means it's going up, right? So they're flatting the third. I'm sorry, yeah, the third note and the um sixth and the seventh, right? And you don't really count this one because this is just the same as this over here. So on a harmonic minor, the only thing that happens is they don't flat the seventh note. On an ascendic melodic minor, they don't flat anything except for the third. Phrygian, they flat the two, the three, the six, and the seven, and that's why Phrygian sounds so crazy. Like if you listen, Locrian sounds really dark because everything is flatted, right? Everything is out of its original position, which is over here, the major. This is where things are the happiest, right? The more you start messing with the spaces, the weirder stuff gets, right? So Phrygian and Locrian are really weird scales because they have a bunch of, you know what I mean? Um, a lot of flatted notes is how I would say that. Um, but yeah, once you figure that out, then um, then really like replaying a song is just about the mathematics of the progression, right? So if we look at this thing I was working on right here, This is in the root key of. So this is C sharp minor, and the C sharp minor is actually the second note in the progression. And so the way you would look at this is if you look at a C, if you look at a C sharp major scale, I'm sorry, C sharp minor, you got so that's the scale. And then if I copy this down so that we can see what's happening with these notes down here, and we'll make this one a little bit shorter. Actually, we'll make all these a little bit shorter so that we know what the root is, right? So this is the root. That's the root. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes to that's a 4. Yeah, because, so you count it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So this is a 6, 1, right? Because we're back at the 1, 3, 4. So let me just make all the other notes even shorter, so you can really see what's going on. And don't worry about all this up here. These are just octaves of the same thing. So these are just playing the same thing that's going on down here. So I'll mute that for right now, just so it's less confusing. All right. So here's the 1. Let me see how we're going to do this. Oh, wait, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. So that's a 1. That's a 1. This is the 6th. This is the 3. And here's the 4. So once you can figure out what the main progression is, you gotta try not to hate it. It comes in handy. Like this is what would definitely change, like you know what I'm saying, make you a better musician, or a better composer, I should say, as a producer. So if you look at it, remember that this is the 1, because this is the root key of the progression. Even though it's not in the first place, that's on purpose so that the listener has a harder time deciphering where home is in the progression, right? And so that's when you start, like when you know it, you can use it. And so that's why the one isn't in the first position. So if we were to start it from right here, uh, then this would be a 1, 3, 4. And we could even just leave the 4 up here so you could see it better. 1, 3, 4. Right? Because we're skipping this note, which would be the 2. And so right? Um, but we put something before the 1. We put a 6, which is common, right? Um, and so, like, if you can listen to a song and just be able to pick out the bass notes, because the bass is usually going to tell you what the progression is, then none of this matters. Once I know, like, what the root key is and then what the mathematics are, because the math is always going to be either usually 3 chords or 4 chords. Like if you look at any popular song, let's see, top 40 songs. Let's look at, all right, this is what we're going to do. Billboard. So the top song, here, let's not do any K-pop. Let's keep it something simple. All right, Bad Habits by Ed Sheridan, right? So we'll say Bad Habits, Ed. And then we'll say chords. And then we'll go to, let's see if this has the chords here. So it's, okay, here we go. So this says it's in the key of B minor, right? So if we go over here and we draw out a B minor, and I just got to remember not to save this. If we go over here and we draw out a B minor, I'm going to show you this, and then I got to get ready for this tattoo appointment. But let me show you this just so you can see how this works. Okay, so we know that this is in the key of B minor. Let me make sure we're not transposed over here. All right, so B minor. So B minor. Da, 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 da. So we already said, hang on, because one of these is wrong. Which one is it? It's this one. Because remember, the only thing that we're flatting for a minor okay, so here's your numbers, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 8 is just another B. Right? Those they just start repeating after that. So we're gonna take that. Hang on. Let me get rid of this B. And I'm just gonna copy the pattern up. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. See how it just kind of repeats itself? All right, so now let's go back to Ed Sheridan, right? And let's just see how this thing goes. All right, so here's the main chords, it looks like. So we got a B minor, D major, G, and then an A. And it looks like that's how it repeats itself, but let's just make sure. I hate when it's like guitar chords because then it's like, just makes it a little bit more weirder for me. All right, so look, okay, here are the main chords. So we got B, and this is what we're gonna do. Do we do it like this? I think, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, here it is. Watch this. This is how we do it. Loop that one. Okay, and then when we highlight this, now we got them both. All right, so we know that the root is B minor. So B minor. And then it goes to a D. So we know that this is a 1, 3, because it's going to a D next. D, I think they said D major. And then a G. So we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 1, 3, 6. And this says a G sus2. So we'll say, let's see. So G sus2. Right? And then to a A. Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm gonna show you this and then I gotta bounce, man. Alright, so now let's just fix this a little bit. Okay. So there's the Ed Sheridan song right there. It's a 1, 3. Yeah, let me pull this back up. 1, 3, 6, and then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's it. And then they probably changed the voicing of it to where it's something more like this. And then if we could play this somehow without getting banned. Let's see. Acoustic. Oh no, that's not gonna do it. Let's just go. We're gonna look up a cover and we're just gonna see if mine sounds anything like what, like the original. Let's see, Bad Habit, Ed Sheraton cover song. Let's see, because this is gonna be the same. They're gonna be playing the same progression.
Hey, it's Andrew Huang. My online music production class.
They might change the key, but it's still gonna be the same progression, and that's what we're listening for.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down.
So it sounds like he changed the key on his. Let me see. Okay, you hear it, right?
Every time.
And then.
You come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control.
And so they actually did it like. Something like that, you know what I mean? Like they just the timing is different of the arrangement, but you get the point, man. So yeah, that's all it is, bro. Math. But yeah, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at you next time, brother. Be easy, man. You amazing, dog.